Let's play a game.
Okay, how about Scrabble?
No. A friend of mine taught me this really fun game. I'm going to describe someone's face, and you guess who it is.
Okay.
Let's see. He has a Roman nose, bushy eyebrows, and dimples.
Our cousin Pete. My turn. She has a pointy nose, sunken eyes, and a mole on her chin.
Aunt Rose. That mole is so huge. Okay, my turn. He has a crooked nose and full lips. He has quite a few freckles and an oval face. Oh, he's also bald.
Your future husband.
Not funny.
Well, Rebecca, is there anything else you need to know for now?
I don't think so, Mr. Parsons. I think you have covered all the main points for me.
Okay, well, listen. Here's my business card with my mobile number. If any other questions spring to mind, don't hesitate to contact me. Of course, you can also call Miss Childs, too.
Great. When can I expect to hear from you?
Well, we are finishing the short list interviews tomorrow, so we will certainly have a decision made by early next week. Miss Childs will call you to discuss more on Monday or Tuesday. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me, Mr. Parsons.
The pleasure is all mine, Rebecca.
I hope to hear from you very soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming, Rebecca. Goodbye.
Hey, how was your first day of class? I'm in level 2 and I'm loving my class this semester. It's great being in a class of international students.
Mine was okay, except that no one in my class speaks English. I guess it will force me to converse in Chinese more in class, so at least I should improve a lot this semester.
That's both fortunate and unfortunate. It's the United Nations in my class. We have people from all over the world. There are 3 Germans, a Pole, a Scot, 2 French, an American, a Brazilian, a Chilean, a New Zealander, though he prefers to call himself a Kiwi. Who else do we have? Oh, we have a Moroccan, a Togolese, a Pakistani, and 2 Indonesians.
That's quite the array of nationalities. Everyone in my class is from Asia, except me. There are a few South Koreans, several Japanese, Malaysian, Thai, Singaporean, Filipino, Kazakhstani, and 1 Russian.
Well, I think you're pretty lucky, actually. You'll have the opportunity to learn so much about Asian culture.
I guess so. But I think it's going to be hard to relate to my classmates, especially with the language barrier. I think I might change classes.
Don't! Stay the course. Your spoken Chinese will be eternally grateful. I bet you it will even surpass mine with all that practice.
I highly doubt it. Your girlfriend is Chinese.
Well, there is that, yes. What seems to be the problem?
I have a really bad toothache. My cheek is swollen, and I can't eat anything.
Let's have a look. This doesn't look too good. I think we may have to pull out your wisdom tooth. It's pressing against your molars, and that's one of the reasons you are experiencing so much pain.
When you pull my tooth, will you also have to extract the nerve and the root?
First, we will take some x-rays and see what we're dealing with. I also noticed a small cavity up front here, so you are going to need a filling.
I guess that's what I get for not flossing or brushing my teeth 3 times a day.
It could be that, or maybe you are eating too many sweets. In any case, I'll administer an anesthetic and you won't feel a thing. Hi, did you call for an exterminator?
Yes, thank goodness you're here. These bugs are driving us crazy.
What sort of pests are we dealing with?
We just bought this house, and it is infected with just about everything. We have termites in the wood, cockroaches all over the place, and last night I saw a huge rat out in the backyard.
Well, there's nothing that we can't handle. I'll spray the floorboards and walls to get rid of the cockroaches, but the termites will be harder to get rid of. We will have to cover the entire house and fumigate it. Unfortunately, that means you will have to find a place to stay for the next 3 days.
No problem. Just get rid of the bugs. And those are today's top stories. Now let's go to John for the weather. John, what does the forecast look like for our weekend travelers?
I'm afraid we're in for a rough weekend, Mary. There's a storm system moving through the East Coast. It will be drizzling all day today, and there's a 60% chance of thunderstorms this evening. It will be warm and humid all weekend. In the Midwest, expect strong winds and a low of around 40 degrees.
That's pretty chilly for the summer. Will it rain on Saturday?
Unfortunately, yes. It will be clear early Saturday morning, but there is a high chance of showers and thunderstorms later in the day. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for some parts of the southeast. Folks in those areas might see some hail and flooding, especially in areas that have been experiencing record-high rainfalls.
That certainly sounds like a dreary Saturday.
It gets better on Sunday, though. The storm systems move east and the skies will clear up at night. It will still be rather cool with highs in the low 50s. The west coast will be experiencing some unusually chilly weather, but at least the sun will come out. I advise weekend travelers to be careful, especially while driving. Back to you, Mary.
Thanks, John. And there you have it. Looks like it's a weekend to stay at home. Good morning. Welcome to Bank of the USA. How may I help you today?
Hi, I need to transfer some money to another account. It's urgent.
Okay. Have you made a wire transfer at our bank before?
No, I've never made a transfer before.
It's all right. I will take you through the procedure. Are you transferring funds to a company or an individual account?
A company account. I need to pay a bill.
Okay. I'll need the name of the company and their bank routing number, as well as their bank's address and phone number.
I have all the information in this folder.
Well, you've come prepared. I have all the necessary materials, so we can go ahead and make the transfer right now. It's a simple transaction, and we can process it today.
Oh, that's such a relief. I didn't want the payment to be overdue. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Good morning, Angela. How have you been lately?
Morning, Michael. I've been very busy lately. One of our other vendors is going out of business, and I've been searching for a suitable replacement.
Well, rest assured that you can count on us to be here for the long run. Please sit down. Coffee?
No, thanks. I've been trying to cut down on the caffeine.
I could never do that. I'd be a zombie if I didn't have my morning coffee fix. Let's get down to business then.
Yes, I've come to talk with you about ordering the 8-megapixel cameras for our new Mi phone. The demand for phone cameras is growing, and Pear has been falling behind in the market.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that Pear has finally jumped on the bandwagon. Right now our contract is for the 5-megapixel cameras. Is Pear still interested in having those?
No, we're changing all the cameras to 8 megapixels. We were hoping that by making your company our sole supplier for cameras, we could negotiate a better deal.
Surely. Let's get started by drafting a new contract. Okay, everyone, let's begin. I called you here today to evaluate our marketing strategy during this recession. I wanted to re-emphasize our corporate mission of aiming to give our customers the best coffee and service in a clean and welcoming atmosphere.
Several other shops have been reducing their prices for their coffees, and they are drawing in more customers. Why aren't we doing the same thing?
I know that recent sales have been slow, but we are not going to reduce our prices to the level of our competitors. We offer a superior product, and our focus is on long-term growth rather than short-term sales. If we lower our prices, we run the risk of devaluing our product.
Customers don't care about coffee anymore. They only care about price.
I disagree. Highly discerning customers know that our coffee is far better than the coffee you buy at the other places. Our coffee beans are artisan roasted, and we use state-of-the-art equipment to brew our coffees. When you compare the coffees side by side, our coffee wins the taste test every time. We have never sought to appeal to the mass market with cheap coffee drinks, and we will not do so now.
That's true. We've certainly achieved top-of-mind awareness when it comes to the best-tasting brews, and it's important to distinguish ourselves from the competitors. I think the main question is, how can we show our appreciation to our customers?
That's the main question I would like to discuss today.
Money is tight for everyone these days, so even our most loyal customers may be reconsidering the money they pay for their morning coffee. Since the superiority of our coffee beans is one of our core competencies, why don't we sell the beans for people to brew coffee at home?
That could definitely be a way we could expand our company, but would we be undermining the essence of the company that way?
Let's brainstorm some more ideas and do some research. The customer always comes first, and what the customer wants, the customer gets. Maybe it's time we started selling coffee beans. Hello, sir. What can I do for you today?
Hello, I need a new suit. I have an important interview next week, so I really need to look sharp.
No problem. We have a broad selection of suits, all tailor-made, so it will fit perfectly.
Great. I want a 3-piece suit, preferably made from Italian cashmere or wool.
Very well, sir. Would you like to have some shirts made also?
Sure. I'll also take some silver cufflinks and a pair of silk ties.
Very good. Now, if you will accompany me, we can take your measurements and choose the patterns for your suit and shirts.